What's going on, party people? This is PremRock, here to support Mr. OneWord's Indidegogo campaign for the record coming out, Timeless. Got a lot of love for OneWord, and he's part of the Greybeard Club. Well, I'm trying to catch up at least. Anyway, much love to him. Show your love. I'll see you guys around.
Yo, what's up? It's
Dismissedfit.
come here to back up Tyler OneWord's new album, Timeless. I want y'all to go cop that shit right now because he's dope as fuck and a good dude.
What up, world? Sean Keys here from Universal Language, products of the golden age. Just telling y'all to go and pick up Tyler OneWord's music, man. This kid is on fire. He's got a dope message. His beats are on point. His rhymes is fly. And yo, peep it, he's about to drop a new album called Timeless. And don't forget to support that Indidegogo campaign. This kid's on the hustle. He's on the grind. He's trying to drop a new album for his fans, motherfuckers. So stand up. Peace the fuck out.
Yo, I'm Zack from Full Moon Freakz and Mad Hat and The Reason Things Went Wrong, and I'm here to tell you that right now you need to go out and support an artist that goes by the name of OneWord, and you support this artist because he's incredibly DIY. And when I say DIY, you might be wondering what that means. DIY means it's do it yourself, which means this guy composes all of his own beats on keyboard or on guitar or on bass. He does it all himself and records it all himself. And then he writes his own words all over them that are very thought-provoking, prolific, poetic words. And he has another record coming out next year called Timeless that you can also support directly by going to his Indidegogo page and supporting him through that. It's not easy to make these things happen on your own, so you should definitely go and support him right now. If you like me and my music taste, please go support OneWord. All right, I love you. Bye.
So a little background on the track Hold On, which is later on in the album. I can't remember which number track it is, but so this was one that it was a beat that I had created over the summer in 2017, and I was really stoked on the beat. I knew it was one that I wanted to use for myself. It had this chord progression in it that I felt like was really emotional, as corny as that sounds, and so I kind of sat on it for a while because I knew that it had to be that I really wanted to write something that fit that mood. And so while I was on tour in the Midwest for the Breaking Ground tour in October of 2017, I had an experience. I hit a real low point where I'd had a couple tough shows, and I was out on that tour by myself, so I was getting pretty lonely. And I had this show that it wasn't that great a show, and I kind of felt like, what am I doing out here? Why am I out here by myself, away from home, away from my wife, away from my cats, and what's the purpose if these are the kind of experiences I'm having? And so, like music is kind of always there for me when I'm going through those experiences because I get to kind of put those feelings into a song. So the first two verses were really about the doubts that I was having about the music that I was making, the touring that I was doing, the stresses that I was putting on my life and my relationships and on my marriage. And so I wrote about that, and then as usually happens on tour, I hit this turning point where there was one show in particular where I had this really positive experience, and it wasn't a huge show. It was a little house show in I believe it was Aurora, Illinois. It was hosted by the homies Security Culture, and it was a great show. It was my first time rocking with the homie Coolsy. I met Snailmate for the first time. They're a dope band out of Phoenix, and Highest Low out of Chicago. And like I said, it wasn't a huge show. It was down in a basement of a house show, little PA, but just the vibe of kind of a group of artists getting together and sharing their art, and pretty much everybody was on tour, and having these people at this home that were really kind of appreciative of a show being there, and just really feeling like it was a group of friends and I was a part of something connected, just really flipped that vibe for me. And the next day I went and parked up in a coffee shop, and I wrote the third verse. And I don't want to give too much away, but it was kind of me getting things put into perspective about why I was out there and what I was doing, and being grateful for having someone to look forward to getting back to at home. So I'm singing on the chorus on this one, which is something I try to do a lot more on this album. Trying to flex that muscle more. And then I was really stoked because I got to put together a video for it, which I'm going to be able to share soon. And that was all footage from my spring Northwest tour when I released Alive. And so I felt like, you know, all of this tour footage really kind of fit with the message of this song about the experiences of being out on the road. And yeah, I'm really proud of this song, and I'm proud of the video as well. And I look forward to sharing it with you. And you know, please support the Indiegogo campaign, because it's really the only way that I can make sure that this music gets out to the people that might appreciate it. So again, thank you for your support.